joining us for a little bit. I don't think Dr. Goree has been here for a while.
Yeah, we got to drag him in the studio one day
Caddo
soon.
Parish School Superintendent Dr. Lamar Goree is here. Hey, Doc, how you been? Welcome back to Kiel. How are things?
Hello, I'm doing very well. How are you guys?
We're good. We want to talk to you about the Millage Renewal that is going to be on the ballot in May. Got a kind of an overview of it last week or week before. This is a millage that would roll off next year, but you want to keep it on. Why?
Well, what we're looking to do, and thank you first for the opportunity to speak to that, this is a proposal that would certainly not increase taxes, but would allow Caddo to provide upgrading with our heating and air conditioning systems at all of our schools, upgrades and, access to air-conditioned bus fleet, which is a critical need in our district, as well as increase the safety and security measures in all of our campuses. So we're asking voters in Caddo Parish to, on May 4th, to go out there and make a decision to support our school system in these efforts.
I saw, what is it, about $88 million for 10 years? Is that about right?
That's correct. Looking at about $88 million, looking to spread that out over a 10-year period. So when you think about things like bus fleets, the average age of our buses now are, at about 71% of our buses over 15 years old. There's a state law that says you have to replace buses at that 25-year mark. We're traveling and transporting about 22,000 kids a day. So that's one of those things that keeps you up at night. So this would, spreading this out over 10 years would allow us to be smart about it and really set the district up for success in transportation to about 2043. So whomever's in this seat after me and the seat after that person hopefully won't have to have conversations about bus needs.
One of the things that's on the list, one of the things that this millage will cover is school security. That's not getting any cheaper, is it?
And what I'll tell you, it's not getting any cheaper, though. And, we knock on wood, we have been certainly blessed in this community that we have not had a really tragic situation as we've seen across the country. But, when you're looking at campuses with an average age of about over 70 years old, they were not designed for some of the critical issues that we see around safety and security today. So this would allow us to go in and do some of those nationally recognized best practices like single entry points, digital key access, as well as improve all of our audio and video surveillance opportunities so that in the event, God forbid, there is an emergency, we have better control of the situation.
Dr. Goree, let me ask you, the bond language, I've read it, and it says something in it about purchasing land. Why?
So what that is that standard language that bond counsel uses to do these type of bond resolutions. And, when you read those things, there are a lot of herefores, thereafters in those.
What I
will tell you, though, is that there is no plan in this bond. And if you look at, when we started this conversation, it's about $125 million in needs if you're just looking at HVAC, safety, and buses. But we had to get that to an amount because we did not want to ask for any type of tax increase. So there is no plan to purchase any type of land with the dollars that are being generated in this millage. We've been very specific, and there's things printed everywhere about what our plans are with this money.
The $88 million, $51 million of it is going to heating and AC. We must have some awful problems.
Well, the issue you have is that, the millage, it looks at upgrades across the district, but looking at them from a smart perspective. But we have some systems in the school district that are as old as 1967, and that's Eden Gardens. Now, but you also at the same time had a big bond in about 2004 that completed the air conditioning process in our school district. Those air conditioners were done for on a 15-year life expectancy, and we're outside of that 15 years. So we're seeing totally unreasonable repair cost with just patching those up. So this would give us one opportunity to really correct that issue, and also at the same time look at how we can do this on a schedule so that we don't see so many systems dying at one time.
Doc, break this down for me before we go about what's it going to cost me and my little 750 square foot storage unit in somebody's backyard. What's it going to cost Aaron for the 36,000 square foot palatial mansion in Southern Trace?
what I will tell you is that the average home value in our parish is about $160,000. This is a $5.10 a year investment. Again, $5.10 a year comes out to about 43 cents a month. And again, this is a tax or a millage that is in place. So we're just asking the community if they are willing to continue to pay that $5.10 on that $160,000 house, or 43 cents a month, to continue providing this opportunity to make these major upgrades in our school system.
Superintendent Dr. Lamar Goree, thanks for your time.